this one a little short. Yeah, it'd be a little bit cryptic on this one. So timeline wars. Whatever. That's always going to be a difficult one to tap into. There's things out there you shouldn't just. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but there's things we'll just never figure. We'll just never know. Do you want to know? I mean, the fast food kids out there that want, and they know everything. It's like spirituality is more entertainment for them, which is probably the majority. Like the fast food kids. Yeah, it's more complicated than people might want to realize. I mean, obviously you can only tap into so much. It's best just to stay out of it, really. I mean, you can get like recycled nonsense if you have like a podcast where you're just entertaining the kids all the time. We'll go into that in a second. You're just throwing out we've already heard, over and over again. But yeah, timeline wars can be, it's like the fabric of everything, you can say technically. It goes back to Orion, goes back to all these other star systems, the alien abductions, and so on. We're never going to get the full story here. As many feel like they have the full story. Yeah. It's kind of sad out there, actually. It's so sad. Let's go back to primitive time. I mean, I don't know, I think there's like a time. I mean, some people are tapping into what's happening here to some level, but they're not making themselves known because, that's the right way to do it. But these podcasts, bullshit. I'm just pulling it like they had a conversation with a Illuminati and all that. It's like, whatever, guys, come on. If that was really true, first I wouldn't be able to broadcast. The second I'd probably be dead or whatever. So probably mostly dead. So if they have this secret information, it's not secret. Hate to tell you. Now for the fast food people out there, well, you can just put a secret on there, they'll buy anything. Yes, the corrupt podcast energy. So obviously, spiritual groups have a lot of that going on. All these are different agendas. So of course, you do a channeling, all that. If it doesn't fit their narrative, they just throw you back in the fire. They don't care, whatever. Who cares? It's just a bunch of nonsense anyway. Because a lot of them just have, especially I love the JFK Jr. one. I have to admit, that's pretty funny. It's like a fangirl over that one. Take it really seriously too. He's helping humanity. I'm sure he is. Is he still as attractive as he was there, or does he look like a green monster? He's like, can you fangirl over a green monster or JFK Jr.? Is a picture on a magazine. So, yeah, spirituality, the modern day spirituality. It's so backwards. I'm surprised, and this stuff goes like mainstream. It's already kind of mainstream to some level. It's already. How is it much different than like The View and all that? It's not much different. All this secret information, and somehow you got on Rumble. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't work that way. If it's secret information, it's not going to be out there. It's just the way it is. That's why it's secret. So whatever. To kind of go into, I talked about this before, but be a little bit cryptic about it. Of course, it's like keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. That's cryptic. So like entities, here's some timeline war stuff for you. How about this? I'm going to have to be cryptic about it. It's not like it's like, I don't know, life-threatening or anything like that. But think of like, so entities find a vessel they could go into to hijack society. Energy already shifted. I could feel it ringing in my ears. So I'm getting somewhere. Cats are all running around like they're nuts, so something's up. I'm not sure what it is. Now, see that? I don't know what's going on. somebody just showed up, and that never really happens. So something's. I mean, for me to talk about this is something. I'm not sure the whole story on what's happening here, but anyway, we just roll with it. I just felt compelled to bring it up. Anyway, sorry. All right. So you have like a regular family, just want to bring a kid in the world, whatever. No big deal. It's all innocent. And what if like the soul that you chose to come in here gets hijacked, which people have already heard about that, right? An entity comes in, and it says it's such and such, but it's not. It's like it's somebody else there. And this somebody else has an agenda here. And all of a sudden, strangely, like a parent dies after that too. Like maybe the kid's like 4 or 5 or whatever. And one of the parents dies. And of course it's very tragic and all that. But you have an entity there. You can make a movie out of it. If you really know, I'm being vague, but you know, just like like with Biden, I had that connection, which I'm kind of revealing a little bit there, but whatever, of who I'm getting at. But either way, of course, all these podcasts is just they're just trying to. They have to keep it entertaining. Just put a bunch of whatever out. It's such a joke. The whole thing's it's just like I said, it's like The View. It's like People Magazine or whatever. It just, you know, it's one thing. It was Art Bell time. That was different because it was new. And yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, it's just nowadays it's just recycled and just watered down nonsense. Some of it's valuable, but you'd be surprised how it's just people are just being played. But anyway, with Biden, because I got a download, wasn't looking for it, and of course the podcasters shoved it up their ass because they're pieces of shit. But anyway, yeah, they don't care about anything else you say. They care about that because it's fast food crap. That's why. Yeah, I picked up on Biden, like we got taken over or whatever, became a clone and whatever. I couldn't remember the whole details, but his wife died right after that of a tragic accident or car accident. Yeah. So it's weird how those type of things. Yeah, it's just like when the creature is born, someone dies. So not always, but in those certain cases. So like a corrupt podcaster kid that comes in or entity that plays a role as friendly, nice, whatever. And it's actually just a hijacked being. You're here to hijack society. Play cool, friendly. It's like it's like, yeah, like I say, it's like it's a movie. It's like they have to play the role to be likable. And just fuck with everybody. The people here are fast food, and they're not. You know, this is a lot. This is hard stuff to figure out anyway. But there's a majority is fast food people, just spirituality. Just, you know. Now my favorite was the world's gonna get better in 2 years. That was like what, 5 years ago. People actually believe that. Of course, you know, the solar flare, get your superpowers. People just believe anything apparently. As long as it has like a positive outcome, they'll believe it. That tells you how delusional, you know, like the end of the world, whatever, Jesus is going to come save you, whatever, savior. You know, this is why humanity keeps getting hijacked so easily. It's easy. Just put a positive spin on it, you got them. So, it's like I said, the Earth's going to go to a 4th dimension or new Earth or whatever. You know, people buy it. Why do they buy this shit? I don't ever know. It's part of the program. It just can't imagine this continuing on for another 10,000 years. At this rate, it's not going anywhere. Not at this rate. You try to be real with people, but they're not into it. They just want the more positive spin because they're just, I don't know. Just reality, it's too hard to take in. But just, I'm being vague, but yeah, like I said, this energy that comes in and just plays likability, and when they get exposed, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, you know, obviously I'm not dropping names or anything, but You know, I'm not sure if they get exposed somehow by some. I don't know how that works. I'm not. It's not my job. Nobody's gonna believe me anyway. So what's the point? Yeah, it's just the. It's the fucking point. And like I said, there's too many fast food cone heads out there. Yeah, it's like exactly too much likability out there. It's still part of the spiritual 1%. So yeah, this is why I don't get invited to anything, or you don't want to get invited, because that's probably what the slime is. So, you know, it's just not what it's cracked up to be out there. I mean, it puts on, it's like Disneyland, you know, they put on this show, but, and some are just, some podcasts, like in the spirit, they're just idiots. They're just freaking naive, stupid. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. And there's others that are just literally corrupt entities that are here to fuck with everybody. So you want a timeline war, there's one right there for you. And I'm maybe smart enough to see through that one. You have to figure out whether you know what I'm talking about. Probably not. I mean, if you don't know. Yeah, if you don't know, it probably best you don't. But imagine people can pick up on the vibes of that. Think about it. An entity comes in, it infiltrates the family, parent dies eventually, because they can't fight the damn thing, get rid of it. And the little, parasite just, becomes likable and just integrates within society. And then it gets on becomes a spiritual podcaster, yada yada, just throwing out garbage over and over again, just recycling. And another key factor is who they're interviewing. Like if it's a key figure out there, it's already kind of mind controlling some people. It's like, well, you have a famous person on. And it's just part of the program. It's like, by the way, it's like indoctrination. It's like I've made it as a corrupt piece of shit, and people here have no idea because they're part of, it's part of the game, So just putting that out there. Yeah, it's just a big damn. It's hijacking. It's information hijack, whatever. It's soul hijacking of. There's so many layers to this stuff. So like anybody's gonna believe me anyway if I say it doesn't matter. It's like because it's so pulled into the fast food of delusion. Does this mean society is like completely lost, like a lost cause? Not really, but it just shows how hard it is for it to pull itself out of this. Some will survive, many will be pulled back in over and over again. I don't know, it doesn't mean you have to incarnate here over and over again, but when you leave here, it's like, shit, I got it all wrong. Think, damn it. Doesn't mean you have to come back, but it's like, because this is like a game, it's a test, and it's like, shit. I didn't figure that out. I bought into the whole propaganda. So that's why they come back to try to not have that happen. Doesn't mean they have to wake up society, I hope people are getting what I'm getting at. So, and they might have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but if you have at least some vibe of what I'm getting at, in general, if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's probably you're lucky because so many of us bought into it and they're gone. And well, they're gonna be gone anyway. They're just not strong enough to figure this stuff out. I suppose, whatever. They go where the crowds are. So whatever. Well, yeah. So what is it? Like I said, what does it matter? Well, it's for those that want to, evolve and not get pulled in too far into this stuff. Like, learn and get the good stuff and not get, screwed with, to, evolve. Yeah, just so many tricks or energies. It's so hard to figure this out. Like somebody like me, I'm just constantly being just like thrown in the garbage, just pretty much. I mean, fuck, man, this for 10 years and fucking numbers about the same when I started. Probably worse. This is like, whatever. Like it matters. Who cares? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm surprised I'm still on YouTube, which is kind of a weird. I think I'm supposed to be on there for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's just whatever. whatever. It's all just a sad game. But you just gotta be real with yourself, and I don't know. And like I said, the Time War stuff. I kind of gave you a bit of that with what I just said there. This whole, it's like it's right in front. It's not in front here, but it's out there. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking, don't pay attention to those people. Probably for the best. 'Cause they just get you lost and just you go nowhere. And that's the point. Well, they try to. It's like this fake version of knowing yourself, and really that's not true. Like they gotta play this role like they are helping you, and they really aren't. It's so messed up. It's just focus on the SSP and all that. Well, because that hooks. People need, I don't know, need some kind of escape. Oh, it's another hijacking. It's another mind screw. Because it's part of your evolution, but does that have to be your whole life? I mean, it's part of it, but there's more. Some get pulled into that, like the sugar, and you just can't let it go. That's definitely a mind control program for sure. So but it's there to stop you in your progress. And where you're progressing to win the game, to as obstacle course to get through it, to activate more of your powers, but not to let it corrupt you or anything like that. To open up your telepathy, open up whatever, but not to go around. Still be protected, because you're not out of the woods yet. It's messed up. The thing is, when you open up more, as some of you know, spiritually, that's where you get more attacks. They come after you more because, of course, then you have these Babylonian princes that's a Anunnaki psychopath that's so mentally ill. I don't think mentally ill doctors can figure out the mental illness there. Especially, they have the alien encyclopedia thing. It's oh god, whatever. It's like, yes, you'd be very entertaining in a psych ward. Instead, you're out in the public entertaining the masses. If you're in a psych ward, you're smarter than everybody. Everyone's attacking you, yada yada yada, but you're just fucking nuts. It's like I don't think. People ever decipher that. It's like, is this person just fucking crazy? Of course, they think I'm crazy, but whatever. But something really, it's like they're just talking about the alien galactic news, the solar system news. How is that affecting you right now? How is that going for you? First of all, aliens are, I would think, don't care about the news, but you're doing galactic news, so okay. So that just shows society's not quite there yet. It's just being played once again. So whatever. They don't make this easy, that's for sure. Aliens telling you galactic news. Okay, whatever. It's like, it's just going to keep you in the bottle, right? So you think you're evolving, but you're actually still part of the system. And breaking out is not as easy as it sounds. So I don't know what's coming. I mean, it's kind of weird me bringing all this up, so it's kind of, I don't know what's happening. Something. I mean, it's like, is corruption going to be, I doubt it, but who knows? I doubt it, but maybe, I don't know, something's up. Is this part of this so-called event or wherever that's coming? I'm not sure. Trump is still alive for now, unless it. This whole election thing doesn't even feel like it's real. just kind of not that matters anyway, but it's like it's a game, and it's like, okay, so Trump's still around for now, right? Unless he needed to do something there to make another move, to get people all crazed up and whatever it might be. It's all just a movie anyway, right? So unless you step out of the movie, the idea is to not be fooled by all this. It's hard. It's so hard. Because we're all human. We're not seeing the non-physical, and you're not, even if you try to see the not, that's what I'm trying. Just go with it. You just go by whatever comes, what you're picking up on. Just, that way you're not wearing yourself for them or you get worn out anyway. But if if it comes naturally to you, that's one thing. If you're constantly trying to tap into things that's where you can get kind of messed up. Because you might be tapping into things you shouldn't be messing with, or that's where you get energy attacks too. So it's a little bit of everything. It's just, you get energy attack just by being yourself, just by existing. You're not even doing anything. It's like, whatever. Of course, there's always some kind of, it's very much the hell planet, right? Technically. Of course, you can't tell that, you can't say that out there because it's not positive enough for people. Because people are fucking gone. Mentally, just gone. Just checked out history. Well, because if you say that, you're outside the system. You gotta, because you can't be. If you say it's like a hell planet, then how can you be evil? Well, it's not full hell, but where it's kind of like the next door neighbor. Where it's like our realm, and then you got hell, and then of course the demonic beings that are incarnated here, having a blast telling everybody how positive they are, when that's not the case. Whatever. Well, sometimes I guess. Yeah, so many tricksters that are incarnated here, so that's why we're here to make one hell of a movie. That's for sure. I don't know if they'll ever make a movie about all of this. If they do, people won't believe it. Just how this is all played out. Of course, there's so many different layers to it. Whatever. Just anyway, just put that out there, and that's about it. Sorry, blessings.